Hello, what up guys, how you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome to a new episode of the FIFA 19 Ultimate Team Road to Glory. This is episode number 161. Now, in today's episode, we will be doing basically SBC and packs special. There's no gameplay, there is just an awful lot of upgrade packs, ones to watch packs, cool different SBCs. It's just going to be a whole heap of fun. If you do enjoy, do me a favor, hit me with a thumbs up on today's video. Let's try and hit over 2,000 likes. If we can make that happen, I will be a very, very happy person. So, we start off now with this. It's putting a Piontek that we got in our rewards yesterday into an any ones to watch SBC. I don't have really use for him, and I had a few extra players here that I was willing to submit to see if we could re-roll the dice for they're all untradeable players that I put in with him. I know they have a value, but for that small cost, the risk to re-roll again, try and get something good is worth it, I think, kind of, unless you get someone half decent. Well, we didn't. We got Giovinco. So we basically re-rolled probably a slightly more usable player in Piontek for this little lad, and I'm just going to put him straight into another one. I was like, you know what? I don't want Giovinco, and again, I had enough players in my team that I could just go ahead and do it one more time, hopefully cash out on this one. What you want to see is a walkout. You want to get a decent player, don't you? Someone that might actually work for you and fit your team and stuff. So that's what I was aiming to do right now. So we get the ones to watch player again. It could be either from winter or summer. We move on into the store and open up this bad boy. So what do we notice about this one? Straight away, it's a walkout. So that's good. That means it's probably going to be better than what we've had so far. I see Brazil goalkeeper from Liverpool. That is going to be Alisson. We get 88 rated Alisson in the Road to Glory. Now, I know that I'm currently using Petr Cech. But to have an untradeable version of like the highest rated inform of whatever Alisson gets this season, to be able to link to my Van Dijk at any given point in time, and also a strong link to my David Luiz should I need it for chemistry, that's a really good thing. Now, Petr Cech will probably stay in goal for now. What I have noticed is that Cech's kicking is nowhere near as good as Alisson's, and if that distribution causes me issues in the weekend league, then you never know, I might switch him back. We recently sold a UCL Alisson. I used him for a lot of games, and I thought he was great. So, yeah, we've got one back, and it's untradeable. So that was definitely worth rolling the dice a couple of times on the ones to watch packs. And if you just missed that whilst I was talking, we pack an untradeable Robin, 85 rated, from the 81 to 86 SBCs. Now, the majority of this video is going to be me showing you like the slightly better packs I got from the 81 to 86s. There are some average ones left in here, but I've done a ton of them. So, whereas you might look at some of these packs and think, oh, lastly, your luck was really good, you're just not necessarily seeing the bad ones. So, yeah, just bear that in mind. I don't have super luck or anything. Now, in order to do more and more of these SBCs, what you need to do is go out and do the bronze pack method to open up a whole bunch of bronze packs so that you can stock your club full. Get rid of all of the stuff that you don't need. Keep just the players and the fitness items, in my opinion, and maybe you'll be able to sell the odd bit or two, and if it's a duplicate, just try and sell it, and then buy non-rare golds. Now, I think the SBC either runs out or has run out by the time you're watching this. If so, then obviously it's not as relevant. I've been talking about it for a few episodes now, but yeah, if it's still there and you still want to do it, if you can get the golds for 350 or 400 coins, then you're golden, and you just do the bronze pack method, and you should have enough to make 10 packs every now and again, and roll it to try and get a decent amount of return on investment. So marquee matchups came around on Thursday night, and I was like, okay, well, we'll go ahead and complete this. I did have to go out and buy a couple of players, but I was fortunate enough that I had quite a lot of the stuff in my club. I probably spent about 7,000 or 8,000 on it this week, just because my club is probably more empty than it's been in a very long time. So like, I had to buy some Liverpool players, I had to buy a couple of like Turkish players and stuff. It is what it is, but the bronze squads I could obviously do just from everything that I already had in the Road to Glory. Now, First couple of packs aren't really amazing. This pack right here, it's a rare, but it's not going to be a board or anything. It's a Colombian Balanta. I mean, could have possibly gone up in price a little bit for Falcao, but didn't do, so I ended up discarding him eventually. But we get a walkout, and our walkout from Marquee Matchups is going to be an Inform who is 84 rated, so the lowest you can get for a walkout in terms of, like, informs, and it's, you know, normally it's an 86 regular gold, right? But that's good. And actually, I don't think that was from Marquee Matchups. That was just one of the 81s to 86s along the way. This might be Marquee Matchups rewards. No, it isn't. We're back again to the 81 to 86s. I open a few of these sort of in the middle of everything, but we get Iron Robin again, which really sucks. Like, give me Ribery, give me Thomas Muller, give me any of the other higher rated, like, buy-in players, and so I had to go out and buy a Robin so that I could basically do the thing. I can't remember how to explain it, but one of them goes in your club and then back on the transfer market, and you end up with 2 Robins on your transfer list. One is tradable, one is untradeable. It's just to store him, and the other untradeable will sit in your club. So I go ahead and list Robin just because I just needed to flip him. I just needed him to get the other Robin onto the transfer list. Now, what have we got here? A Argentine centre mid. We get Pastore. Now, this might be from a Marquee Matchups pack, actually, because I think he's tradable. Because for some reason, people like Pastore and Quagliarella went up a lot in terms of price when the Falcao SBC came out. So yeah, it was good. And then to end things off with Marquee Matchups, then we get ourselves a ones to watch, a Barcelona ones to watch, which is going to be Kevin Prince Boateng. Now, I was buzzing at this because obviously I knew it was tradable, and I was like, yes, we're going to make a really good amount of money, like 30,000 coins or something. And I took a look, and he actually sold for 12,500 or 13k. And there was a Martial in that pack as well, so that's very good. That was another 8.5k, I think. So yeah, overall Marquee Matchups was successful and profitable this week. So we go back again to do more 81 to 86s. It's nice when you get like the odd Prem player and stuff. Like an 82 is like kind of acceptable. Obviously you want to see the more smoke there so that you're getting boards. From this one right here we get Portuguese centre mid. That's going to be Pizzi. It's someone which is a little bit more difficult to link unless you can get a few of those Liga NOS players together, and then you can get a nice 83 rated squad done nice and easily. That's not a good pack to end on right there. But as you can see, we started this episode off on around 120,000 coins, I think it was. I also packed a Silver Inform from Bronze Pack Method, so that's good. He sold for 11k. And we're up to 90,000 coins again, with that Robin still trying to sell. Now, the next pack we end up getting is a Brazilian striker. That's an 83, so we'll take that. He can happily go in towards, hopefully, building up like a La Liga 83 to 84 rated squad that will help me with Nedved. Then we get a French cam from Lyon. There's an 85. That's a really good 81 to 86 pack. Nabil Fekir is good. You know, if we end up getting like Di Maria or someone, or one of the French upgraded players or something, that can start to build a nice squad to go into an SBC, like hybrid or whatever. And I decided that Falcao, he came around on Thursday night, which is when this is recording us from. Apologies for it being so delayed for when you're watching it. But Falcao came out, and I was like, you know what? If you do these 81 to 86s, he's going to cost you a very, very little amount. And I put that squad together with just untradables from the club. And we get a Rare Electrum Players Pack for it. From that Rare Electrum Players Pack, we get... well, who is this? Or is this one of the other? It's somewhere in there. We'll get to the Rare Electrum in a minute. But, you know, I'm also opening 81s to 86s like a madman trying to stock my club. Yeah. So here it is right here. We end up getting ourselves not a walkout, but it is going to be heavy smoke, which means it is going to be boards. From that, we get Brazil, left mid from West Ham United, which is, of course, the upgraded Felipe Anderson, selling for around 7,000 coins, which is good. Taking even more money off of what that Falcao Falcao is going to eventually cost us. Felipe, who I got in that pack at the time, was selling for 5,000 coins. It's good. We're making our money back on these SBCs. Now, once again, I was able to put pretty much a full-on tradable squad together for the second part of Falcao, which means he's really felt like he's cost me nothing at all. Just by doing these upgrade packs, we've been able to get Falcao for super cheap, and if it is still available by the time you're watching this, I would recommend it if it is nice and cheap for you to do via the upgrade method, because I mean, one, the card design looks pretty cool, two, it's an 89 rated player that you can happily stick into an SBC down the line. 3, he fits the current meta of he's got really good aerial ability, and 4, you get more value worth of packs back than the SBC on average pretty much costs. So you get 2 pretty decent packs, of which you're likely to make a bit of a chunk of change back from this SBC. I wouldn't be surprised if overall we were in profit from doing this one right here. So welcome basically free Falcao for me to stick in an SBC down the line, or to use as a player if I want to. And then from his final reward pack, the Mega Pack, we end up getting boards again. This time it's going to be Brahimi from Porto, which is another 85, which sold for around, I think, 14,000 coins in the end. Mandanda and Toprak and Nkudu were all players that definitely sold for me from that pack as well. So it was another very profitable, decent pack. You can see we're now back over the 100k mark. The coin balance just keeps going down if I do bronze pack method, or if I go and bulk buy a bunch of non-rare golds to complete more of these SBCs. And I think this was the moment where I went and did a whole bunch in a row. I had like 18 or 19 of these packs together. So it was like, yeah, okay, this was about as many as I could muster up. Gerard Moreno there, I think that was a duplicate, so I had to do the glitch on him to get one of him into my trade pile. We get a walkout in one of these, and it's going to be German centre forward from Bayern Munich. That is going to be Thomas Müller. A nice strong link to my Iron Robbins that I've got untradeable, which will be very helpful in, let's say, an 85 rated squad for Pavel Nedved's SBC. That could really be useful for us. Next pack, we literally get ourselves 83 rated Castiles. Not bad to get a board straight after a walkout. The pack straight after that again is going to be another boards. This time it's going to be Spanish striker from Valencia, so an 84 this time, doing really good on this little run of 81 to 86 packs. And then we get yet more boards in the very next pack, and we get Belgium CDM from Dortmund. That is going to be 85 rated upgraded Axel Witsel. So yeah, we got pretty lucky in that little spell. I think the rest of my packs were kind of trash. I think this might be one of the last ones. Yeah, like the last couple weren't very good. I'm just showing you right here, like the odd and Zonzi and 82s and 81s. But hey, I just can't complain when I got those 4 great ones in a row. And genuinely, considering we are on a very similar coin balance as what we started this episode with, we've come out of today's episode with an 89 Falcao, an 84 Inform, an 88 Alisson. And then in terms of goal players, all of these guys right here, these are what I got from my packs. So they might have looked quite good in the video, but hey, there's a lot of 81s and 82s there, isn't there? But the odd 85, the odd walkout, the odd decent looking player, I reckon we've come out with a huge amount more value than what we started this episode on. We also have extra fitness cards, like we've got 26 gold squad fitnesses, 4 bronze ones, and 188 individual bronze player fitnesses from the bronze pack method. I keep them as well. Popping on into our transfer list, you can see that Brahimi sold, a whole bunch of bronzes did as well. And we're back up to the same, if not a little bit more, I think, amount of coins as what we started the episode on. So that is basically the grind. That's how you do it. I might try and do that a little bit more off camera. I know I need to start the weekend league. By the time you're watching this, the weekend's basically over. But I'm shifting the episodes, as you guys know. So the weekend league for our Road to Glory will start tomorrow, but I will have already recorded it by the time you're watching this episode. It's getting confusing, I know. but I'll be off on my travels, so I need to obviously have as many Road to Glory episodes prepared for you guys as possible. Just a heads up, there may be a couple of extra empty days towards the end of the week. I'm sorry if that's the case. But guys, that is the episode today. Crazy madness going on in the packs. Loads of SBCs, loads of really good packs. We welcome Alisson, 88 ones to watch, so if he gets an inform, we get a nice boost on an Alisson. We welcome 89 rated, basically free Falcao, and a whole bunch of walkouts and high rated boards that will genuinely help us towards our goal of getting prime Nedved before he expires, because we will probably submit our Zola, but I'll play this weekend league with him like I said I would do. So yeah guys, don't forget, smash a thumbs up on the video, subscribe to the channel, don't forget to come follow me on Twitter and Instagram if you want to see what I'm getting up to on my travels and stuff, and I will catch you next time. Peace.